So 2024 has definitely gotten off to a very interesting start, but has anyone noticed how the media is trying to push this UFO and alien agenda recently? I know many of you have already heard about the Miami alien situation where people were claiming to have seen 9 and 10-foot beings walking around the Miami Mall. The official story that we're given about the entire incident is that there was a fight amongst teens where they were popping fireworks, but a lot of people believe that there was something else going on because the entire police force showed up and the airport was shut down that night. Now, obviously, people definitely could have just been overreacting to rumors, but what I find especially interesting is that the people who claim to have seen these beings describe them as being shadowy and distorted, which also lines up with last year's Las Vegas alien incident where residents claimed that aliens landed in their backyard and that they were distorted as well. Combining these incidents with our government's sudden willingness to have press conferences about UFOs and release footage on them, I'm starting to think that a deep, dark, disturbing lie is about to come over the entire earth involving aliens sooner than we think. And I'm not referring to the fake alien invasion hologram theory. There are people in high government positions hearing things about aliens and UFOs that are so disturbing that they refuse to tell their families and they can barely sleep at night. Check it out real quick.
But if you talk to people who, have actual knowledge of it that they gathered themselves, there are parts of that story that I do not understand at all that are really, really, really dark. It's so dark that I, haven't told my wife about it. I mean, I haven't verified, and it hasn't really become front page news. Part of it's suppression. Parts of the government don't want you to know about it, but part of it is the public can't deal with it. It's too far out. The implications are too profound. And I understand that, because I've heard things where I'm just like, oh man, I don't even really want to know that.
There's such a thing as knowing too much. And when you've been married to the president of the United States who knows everything about everything in the world, sometimes you just want to turn it off.
You know too much.
Right. It's like, I don't want to know what was in that folder that you just got that made you quiet. I don't want to know why the security just pulled you over. I mean, it could be any range of things that comes across the desk of the leader of the free world, right? So I know a lot about what's going on, and what keeps me up are the things that I know.
Those exact same disturbing things that the higher ups know about will become common knowledge to us one day. But we have to keep in mind that these beings are not aliens like they're claiming to be. These are demons, fallen angels, powers, principalities, and rulers of darkness in this world. So naturally, they will lie and say whatever it is that they need to say to get people as far from God as possible and bring hopelessness and desolation.